Okay, well, here we are. Here's my new sign, because things are different. Things are different. I have my other guitar. I just received your letter. You were down and out, you say. At first I thought I would tell you to travel on the other way, but in my memory lingers all that you once were to me. So I'm gonna give you another chance to show what you can be. Any old time you wanna come back home, just write me a line and say nevermore we're wrong. You're wrong. You had your chance to play the game fair. When you left me, sweetheart, you only left a load of care. Oh, but now that you are down, I'm gonna stick by you. If you will only tell me your Roman days are through, you'll find me here, just like the day you left me alone. Any old time you wanna come back home. Thanks. And back to the head shot. Hi, everybody. Things are different. I finally got my hair trimmed. I decided to stand up. I decided to bring my other guitar. We decided to mic the guitar instead of using a pickup. We had a very interesting week last week in the editing room. I had to change episodes 15 and 16 into episode 15. It's the most chopped up thing. It's really interesting. Yes, I finally have an edited show, and it takes time. And we just had equipment malfunctions. We had to do it. We had to cut. We had to slice and move over things. And that's just how it was. And today, I'm going to do the songs that we had to cut out of those shows. So this is now show 16, revisited. Hey, I'm not sitting down. I'm standing up. I'm not putting down the guitar. I'm not wearing a lapel mic. Here, watch. Look at this. Turn on the center. Yeah. Look. It's just, isn't this great? See, I can just totally out of it. Totally out. It's a whole new world. Well, even I, given to exaggeration, wouldn't say that. It's a brand new day, or middle of the night, if that's when they're showing this. I'm going to play a song by Lou Carter, who called himself Louie. His character, he was an arranger for Jimmy Dorsey, and he later started a solo career as Louie, the singing cab driver of New York, and believe he was still driving a Checker. Yes, you remember the Checkers? Checker marathons? Wonderful. Wish I had one. Wouldn't want to deal with it in the mud season, but I don't know how good they are in the snow. But they are great. They're built like a tank, and they really lasted a long time. And now they've taken them all out of service. Darn. They have these great fold-up seats in back. I don't know if you remember that. But this is from back then. And he did funny songs. And he was on Steve Allen a lot of times. Luke Carter. One day me and Mitch was talking about how fast our money goes. She said I would be a rich man if nickels filled my nose. As understanding as we were, this here I explained to her. If I had a nose full of nickels, I know just what I would do. Give them to folks who were having tough times. I know that would bring me a heart full of dimes. I would spend the dimes on streetcars to take poor kids to the zoo. That would leave me with one streetcar token. Oh, my heart would be broke, but not broken. As I said to Mitch, I would always be rich with a nose full of nickels. If you were poor and not rich, I would sneeze on my nickels at you. There you go, Noseful of Nickels. You could have heard it on the Dr. Demento radio show. And speaking of dementia, speaking of the demented approach, I'm just gonna play this song, and I'll probably yak about something later. I don't know. It depends on the time. But I used to live in New York. I lived in New York City. So do many cockroaches. I can't say many are my friends. I hate cockroaches, and so does everybody else, I think, or most people, if they're not, you know, the one where people study bugs. They really get into bugs. I'll think of the name any second. It ends in ology. Okay. They're all over the place. You turn the light on at night. You come in at night and it's dark and you turn on the light, you see some action. Anyway, I hope I don't see any more. I've had plenty. Thank you. I lived in an apartment in New York and I had many tiny roommates, and this is to them, this is for the cockroaches. I wrote this. Gosh, it was a long time ago. Had to be at least 30 years ago. Yeah.